We're back inside the Phil-Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan to resume game number 2 of the finals between UE and NU, the UAAP Season 86 High School Boys Volleyball Tournament. The UE Red Warriors have their backs against the wall. Now they're down 1 set to love in game 2. They're also down 1 game to none in this series. If Kobiaka and the rest of NU wins it, and the series is done, they will be the champions, getting retribution from their defeat last year in the finals versus FG2. But if UE extends, then that means we'll be back in this venue this coming Monday. Same goes for game number 2 of the girls division, which, by the way, will commence later on in terms of their finals between NU and Adamson University. Thank you for joining us. This is Mick Gomez at your service. As now, the backup setter in Andre Mosuela begins and serves in set number 2. So that's an error from him. Not what you want to see if you're Coach Rafi, father himself of Andre Mosuela. Cartas Cunha will now be serving. He has challenged the first ball of UE in this match so far. JJ Macam. Nice dig by Sherwin Retiro. And here's Matthew Abbott with a beautiful touch. Finding zone number 1. It's not all power hits for you to pull through and get a point. And Matthew Abbott is very much aware of that concept. 2-0. Las Cunha. That's low. He apologizes to Coach Edgar Baroga. Again, Coach Edgar is looking for his 5th title, his 7th finals appearance. 1-2. Lance Babon. With the help of the net. Oh, that's a hammer coming from David Lardizabal. This guy came alive, especially in the clutch. Late in the sets of game number 1. He seems to be a very reliable hitter for Coach Edgar Baroga. Mosuela onto the quick. Bawi naman si Clarence Gianan. Straight to zone 1 on the other end. It's 2-3. Gianan getting ready to serve. Received by Cartas Cunha, who has been challenged with the services of his opposing servers all season long. Oh, Kobiaka. How do you stop this guy? When he's attacking from the right pin, his efficiency is just really high. For serving 2. Babon with the receive. Mosuela. That's Montemayor. Met at the net. Andre goes back to Cyrone. Dig by Retiro. Abbott sets it up for Kobe. Oh! What a hit by Kobiaka! Somewhere out there, a guy named Drixta Petra should be proud, because a guy who idolizes him is excelling in the finals of UAAP High School Volleyball. Lance Lestado just checked in to replace Cyrone Montemayor. See if he can make a big difference. Quadra received, but Mosuela had to chase that ball. Pushed by JJ, and that's wide. Now NU is slowly pulling away once again. Same thing happened in set number 1. Kobiaka getting ready to serve. Mosuela will go to Polientes for that lefty hit. Didn't work, and Abbott is rejected. Matthew knew it, actually. As soon as he hit that ball, he knew that he made a mistake. It's now 3 serving 6. Team captain, JJ Makam. One of our runners-up in the MVP race. Challenging the first ball of Cartlas Cunha. Abot tried to go for retribution. We shall continue. Masuela could not get that ball through. He's being leveled by his veterans. You can't rush things with your UE. 7-3. Matthew Abot getting ready to serve. Ball up by Lance Babon. Masuela. Ooh. JJ had to recalculate there, and here's Cartlas Cunha, who's blocked at the net. That's why you have Andre on the floor. He provides better length, working alongside Luis Polientes. 3-point disadvantage for UE. Lance Prestado will now do his first serve in this match. He had a brief appearance in game number 1 as part of the double sub for Coach Rafi. Nice serve, chance ball UE. Polientes, Masuela, back set, not the best of sets there. And there's the counter. Miguel Eager called upon by Jeff Gallego once more. He will now be serving. 8-4. Quadra with the receive. Here's Lance Babon. Ball sent back. Babon again. This time, he has a better result. Lance Babon has given us a lot of variety in terms of his hits. And now he just showed us the power. Something that his older brother was known for, by the way, Kuya Francis. Shout out to you, a former team captain of the UE Junior Red Warriors back in the day. Oh, what a counter by NU. David Dardes Davao, set up by Jeff Gallego. Well, Jeff is just doing a wonderful job in terms of distributing that volleyball. Confusing the defense for UE. 9 serving 5. Received by Makam. Babon. That was off of Matthew Abot, who tried to avoid the ball. That's what happens kapag nagdalawang isip ka, no, in the last second. Usually, no, there's that big tendency to commit a mistake. That's why, if you're not sure, just get that ball up. Oh, misreceived. Akaak still approaches nicely. Babon, opposite. Yes. Lance Babon attributes his reading of the defenses to his play. Ito mga tinatawag nating darong labas, no? That gave him a lot of experience in order to be a lot more creative at the net. Kobe Akaak. 3 blockers were in front of him. That's quite hard. And now, UE has trimmed the lead down to 1. That's why Coach Edgar has to call for time. before we continue, I actually want to give shout out to the awardees of UAP Season 86 High School Boys Volleyball. No, let's just do a roll call here. The second best middle blocker is Miguel Eager. The first best middle blocker is Sean Cruz of UST. Second best outside spiker is Kyle Tandok of FEU Diliman. The best outside spiker is Pao Medino, who's actually watching here at the sideline. And then the best opposite spiker and the MVP is John Chris Aiko off of UST, as now NU just scored after a missed hit by UE. And to complete the list, the best libero is John Ian Guevara of Adamson University. The best setter is Rodson Duon of FEU Diliman. We now have a challenge, as we saw the block touch card once again being raised by Coach Juan Cuevas of UE. If I can get a bit personal here, I'd like to thank the crowd present inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. It's just wonderful to see a crowd for UE and NU in volleyball, especially at this rack. So thank you again to the fans in the venue. And here's the challenge on the block touch. Ooh. The answer is no. So the point belongs to NU. Coach Rafi submits to it, but he did make use of that time to talk to his 6 players on the court. That's the ruling. The head coach and the active players who get the huddle, and as for the rest of the bench, they have to remain at their place. Mosuela, ooh, that set was low. Counter, Kobe Akaak. There's a look like Kobe after he scored that point. All season long, so Jeriles Kasich, who delivered the point off of the right pin before the emergence of this guy, as Kobe Akaak now looks to have gotten a warning. Again, the general ruling is you can celebrate towards your team, not to your opponent. More often than not, you'll get a warning, maybe even a yellow card. In other sports, a technical foul it is called. Kobe Akaak again had to reach through that ball. His athleticism is amazing, and it's all worth it as Matthew Abbott scores at the left pin. Have a timeout again. The score is now 12-8 in set number 2, but NU still has the advantage to the delight of their crowd. They also won the first set of this matchup and the first game of this series, as Cartlas Cunha now gets ready to serve. Babon with the receive, attack from the middle. Gallego keeping it alive, and here's Matthew Abbott pushing that ball down the line. Read well by UE. JJ Makam just came out of nowhere, and a beautiful swipe straight to the middle of the defense of NU. Let's see it once more. There you go. Just had to place that ball perfectly, causing a scramble. Lance Babon now serves again. Petito with the receive. Abbott, there's the counter by NU. It was almost the same thing. A wing spiker approaching the middle to drop that ball. (13-9). A beautiful response by NU once more. David Ardizabal will now be serving. That's in. Received by Quadra. Tight for Mosuela. And a good chance now. Gallego. Las Cunha onto Matthew. Cross court. Ball returned to the other side. Scramble for NU. Matthew Abbott challenging Quadra. And there's an easy ball for Miguel Eager. NU is just looking like a well-oiled machine now in the finals. It looks like they have found their groove. They're not feeling the pressure. They're quick to recover. And they continue to follow their system to the dot. Masuela, combination. That's read well. Oh, a save with the foot of Lance Babon. And it's Kobe Akaak who will give us the hammer. Imagine the confidence that he will have after this tournament. I can only wonder if offers will also come on to Kobe Akaak, especially after this stint with NU when David Ardizabal just committed a service error. They do have a 5-point cushion though. Here's Clarence Gianan. Received by Abut. That's a beautiful receive. Leading on to that hit. And I would say it time and time again, in the words of UAAP MVP Josh Ibanez, if you're the one getting the first ball, it gives you the best chance to have the best approach to hit that ball wherever you would want it to go. Sumagaysay back set. Makam answers back. A badly needed point by UE. But this is the same story as to what happened in set number 1. There was a comfortable lead by NU. UE would get some points here and there, but they could not eventually pull off a comeback. It still is a 5-point cushion. JJ Makam now serves. Ball scraped the net, and Gallego will choose Matthew. He checks that ball out. I've also mentioned all throughout the season that he is one of the more soft-spoken players of NU. Matthew Abut, that is. But he just transforms into a different type of beast when he's on the court. And it includes his level of happiness. He tells us that when he's playing volleyball, he is at his happiest. That, of course, helps out the case to the whole of NU. That includes Carlos Cunha. Happiness has radiated on, and now it's a 7-point advantage. See Coach Taco right now on your screens of Next Led. Of course, we're very much looking forward to him leading the way in the upcoming PVL conference, which will begin this February 20, by the way. So there's a lot of volleyball coming up with the UAAP the UAAP collegiate ranks also beginning this Feb 17. And the battle at the net is won by UE. There's a net touch. Coach Edgar is trying to argue something else here. It looks like there's going to be a challenge. Jeff Gallego is asking a challenge for a block touch. And there you see Coach Vincent Membreve, who I mentioned alongside Coach Juan Cuevas, played for the UP Fighting Maroons. They were teammates before and now they're opponents as assistant coaches. It looks like the challenge won't push through. Parang mag-iba yata yung card na naangat no, ng NU. Either way, it's denied. So we shall continue. And here's Lance Babon challenging Kobe Akaak. Las Cunha met at the net by Luis Bolientes. Kobe pushes. Chance ball UE. So Magaysay is back, by the way. And here's Lance Babon. He's blocked. Las Cunha points at the line. And now they get a warning. Jeff Gallego was the one who received the warning for his teammate, and he apologizes to the referee. It was actually Miguel Eager who got the block. the second best middle blocker in this tournament. Now UE goes back to its starting lineup as Cyron Montemayor checks back in for Lance Lestado. Cyron did have a couple of moments for himself in set number 1. It's now 19-12. Miguel Eager. Ball up by Andril Cuadra. Attack in the middle, read well by NU, and it looks like there will be a challenge to stop the play. A block touch challenge. Card raised by Coach Edgar Baroga. And again, when you challenge in the middle of the play, if you lose it, then you give up the point already. If you win it, then more often than not, we usually replay the point. Well, this challenge actually, in terms of its timing, was also quite similar to the timing of the challenge in set number 1. Wherein NU was trying to pull away, nearing the 20-point mark with this amount of a lead. Still waiting to see the video replay. As you can see, Jeff Gallego's leadership is just top-notch, alongside Coach Edgar Baroga here in the high school ranks of the UAAP. Now everybody's looking at our TV screen here at the sideline. Look at the players. So they're seeing themselves at this point as they wait. Oh, tamo. Focus na, focus na. Gotta love that attitude coming from the NU Nazareth School Bullpups. Actually, Matthew Abbott did tell me that there was an attitude adjustment of some sort for NU as they approached the semifinals and the finals. Of course, they knew that they had to adjust their mindset. They had to be more disciplined with how they acted on the court so that they would be more ready to face UE. So is there a block touch or not? The answer is no. And so NU prevails, which means it actually would be a point already for NU because it would mean 4 touches for UE. Miguel Eager is already getting ready to serve, by the way. But our referees are still clearing something up at the sideline, just to be sure. We are in the finals after all. Alright, so that puts them up to 20 points, speaking of NU, against the 12 of UE. As Miguel Eager now serves. Straight to Cuadra. Sumagaysay with a 1-2. Giving us a bit of Andre Mosquela right there. And see if Moy can be a bit more consistent now for UE as they try to storm their way back. There's a wet spot on the floor as Luis Polientes gets ready to serve. (13 serving 20). Oh, that's long and wide. The lead is 8 for NU. This game number 2 has been absolutely different from what happened in game number 1. The first set of game 1 was settled with a score of 39-37, and the second set had a score of 26-24. As now, Karen Gianan scores from the middle. Can we see more of that. 14 serving 21. Boys Magaysay will be serving, which means it's full force now in the front row with JJ Macam, Lance Babon, and Clarence Guianan. Combination, Kobe Akaak breaking down the defense of UE. What a game for him. What a series, as I should say. 22 serving 14. Cartlas Cunha with the honors. Ball received by Quadra. Sumagaysay back set. Babon. There's a chase. Regalo. Oh, the ball is kept alive. What a dig by Kobe Akaak. Counter for UE. Back up. That's in. And Coach Edgar tells his team, calm down. It's fine. Wonderful job right there by Kobe Akaak. And that's better recognition by JJ Macam. 15 serving 22. Lance Babon. That's low. Very unfortunate. These service errors have hurt UE time and time again. It's now an 8-point advantage. 23 serving 15. David Ardizabal will be doing the honors. And there you see JV Sumagaysay, who joins us again as he continues to support high school boys volleyball for the UAAP. He's a former UST Golden Spiker back in the day in the collegiate ranks. Ball out there. So there's another service error. Serving 23. Petit over the first ball. Abut. Did that fall back? Yes, it did. Ball went inside on the zone of NU. It's a block point. (17-23). Eager. Ball up by Lance Babon. And here's JJ Macam. Gallego back sets. What a setup. Unfortunately, it looks like, yeah, NU will get a point here. Coach Edgar was getting ready to challenge already. And now, there will be a challenge on the side of Coach Rafi Masuela on the net touch. Oh, this could be really big, especially for UE. Let's see, there's the net touch. That's close. Ayun, pababa. When Cyron Montemayor was going down, he touched the net. That's why it's a point for NU. So now it's 7 set points for NU Nazareth School. They continue to dominate here in game number 2. And this has been their star in terms of scoring for NU. It's Kobe Akaak channeling his inner Mamba mentality. Kobe will now serve for the set. Ball up by Angel Quadra. Sumagaysay to JJ. Oh, that could have been saved again. But the ball stayed too long with Kobe Akaak. He basically lifted that ball up. Oh, now there will be a challenge on a foot fault. Coach Vincent Membreve approached Coach Edgar Baroga to try to convince him for this challenge. This has happened time and time again as well, no? Kung saan natatapos ang isang set due to a challenge. You can really see it in the body languages of these NU players, how much they're enjoying this game. They're highly focused. That's why they have such a nice lead. And they do not want a repetition of what happened last year after they won in Game 1 versus FU. They lost the last 2 games in the final. And there's the foot fault. It is a successful challenge. Good eyes by the assistant coaches of NU. So there you have it. Set number 2 ends with a successful challenge for Coach Edgar Baroga and company. Now they're 1 set away from winning the championship in UAAP Season 86. Let's see some highlights. Kobe Akak continues to rise to greatness. And how about Miguel Eager? That has been a consistent option all season long. And that's why he is our second best middle blocker in the tournament. Lance Babon and UE, again, they continue to have the same tendency, which is to get some points by the middle of the set, but already it was too late for them to pull off a comeback. It was already a nice cushion for NU to pull through. You see the score, 25-18, 25